All right, Robert Ferringo from Doc Sports. Give us a game that has caught your eye this week.
Well, unfortunately, this game was one that I locked in several weeks ago, but now it is, and it was, I think, off a lot of people's radar, but now it's kind of front and center, and that's Tennessee over Jacksonville. I just really liked this situation. I really like how things are coming together for Tennessee in the South. I think that they have some serious sleeper potential, mainly because I think that Kenny Britt not getting suspended, and now that they have Chris Johnson back in the fold, you throw in Matt Hasselback, which is the best quarterback that they've had in Tennessee since Steve McNair. And this offense has a lot of weapons, and it really has the potential to be the most effective in the division. And that includes Houston. I think that their weapons match up pound for pound with Houston. So I really loved the value of getting the points here, and that was with David Garrard. So now I'm kind of torn about the fact that Jacksonville has cut David Garrard. That has now put this game on a lot of people's radar. The line has come down off that key number of 3, which I'm not happy about. But I guess that I can still rationalize my play on it, and I am going to go pretty heavy on it by the fact that Jacksonville is not a better team without David Garrard for whatever reasons they had, whether it was financial or otherwise, or performance-based. Jacksonville is not a better team today without David Garrard than they were yesterday with him. So this is a team that looked very shaky on defense throughout the preseason. They're one of the youngest teams in the NFL, so you can't really compare what they did with Byron Leftwich several years ago when they dropped him right before the start of the season and plugged in David Garrard. I feel like that was kind of a lateral quarterback move, and that was on a team and in a locker room that had a very strong veteran presence. Guys like Marcus Stroud, Mike Peterson, they don't have that now. They have one of the youngest rosters in the NFL, so I don't really know how they're going to respond. So I really like this Tennessee team. The underdog has been the play in this series. The underdog is 6-3 both straight up and against the spread in the last 9 meetings, and the road team has won 5 of 8. So I think we're getting lots of value with the points, with the better team. And Tennessee is a team that I'm going to be looking at to play not just this weekend, but moving forward.
Zach or Scott Kellen, you have any opinions on this game?
Yeah, I'm going to jump in first here. I think you make some really good points about Garrard. I mean, it's definitely a huge step back going in with McCown. But I think you have to really watch yourself and say, well, this is huge news yesterday in Garrard being cut. We're not talking about Tom Brady. We're talking about an average NFL quarterback who is just, run-of-the-mill, who's got dismissed, obviously, for a financial reason. I mean, for us, Jacksonville was 16% to win their division, and now they dropped to 6%. It's really a mind-blowing move, especially in light of Peyton Manning going to miss some games. But I don't think Jacksonville really cares about this season. It's all about cutting costs financially. So, again, I see what he's saying about Garrard. I'm personally going to stay away. The line just doesn't really appeal to me. And at the end of the day, I mean, you still have Tennessee, and I'm not so sure that that's such a good thing with the marquee player missing a lot of training camp and bringing in Matt Hasselback. There's too many variables from our point of view to put a rubber stamp on Tennessee early.
Actually, 2 things about that is that I really liked Tennessee when Jacksonville had David Garrard. I've been on this game for weeks. So again, my thing with Garrard is I wish they hadn't cut him, because if they hadn't cut him, then the line wouldn't have moved. If it had gone anyway, I think I would have been able to get more points with Tennessee. So again, I am a little torn about that. They have the worst quarterback, but it is always nice to have the points. And as far as Chris Johnson goes, I'm not sure if you guys have been watching Jamie Harper run with the first team in Tennessee. Rookie out of Clemson, doesn't have all the blitz pickups, but that guy is a thumper, man. I'm not worried about them running the ball against that Jacksonville team at all, between Harper, Ringer, and whatever you get out of Chris Johnson. And I just really think that Tennessee is going to overachieve this year after underachieving big time last year.
All right, well, you're still getting, that's a good argument, you're still getting plus money with Tennessee. Scott Kellen, you have any opinion on this game?
Yeah, I'm not playing the game personally, but I agree with everything everyone said. Obviously, if they were getting 3 points, this thing would be a great bet, I think. But Tennessee, better offensive line. They've got better receivers. They certainly have the better quarterback now. They've got better defense. I mean, the only thing that would help Jacksonville win this game, I think, they picked up some off-season moves to try to improve the defense, and I don't think it's going to be enough. But if those moves, do a 180 for them on their defense, maybe they escape with a win here. But Tennessee is the more physical team. They're a tougher team. And like I said, the better offensive line, better quarterback, better receiver, certainly better running back, I think, even though Jones-Drew is a pretty good back. But he's coming off an injury. I agree. I think getting the points, Tennessee's the right side here.
Okay, great. Lean Tennessee. I'm writing that down in my notes.